Stop keep asking me this question. How do you get bankruptcy off? How can you delete bankruptcies? I'm going to show you. Stay tuned, listen clear, and get your notes.
Three of them. It's just a therapeutic situation, you know. It's all about blessings and reflections, you know. It's like I'm already in a rate from just sitting up looking at the stars. Like, damn, I really did this shit, you know.
Okay, I get this question all the time. People are DMing me, they under my comments, they asking me, how can I get rid of bankruptcy? It's easy. It is simple. Remember what I always tell you? Stop being lazy. Listen up, get your pen, get your notes, let's go. First thing you're gonna do, I always get a lot of questions about Experian is not deleting my addresses no more. What's going on? You know, as time changes, things changes, company changes, and they get a tight grip on people so they can stop getting over. So now, TransUnion, Equifax, they're still deleting addresses, still deleting phone numbers, still deleting old jobs. They are deleting it, but guess what? Experian stepped up their game, and they're giving people a hard time to delete these things. So I get always a million DMs about this. I'm having a problem. How can I get this address off? Experian are being very hard. They are not working with me. They are saying this is connected to another account. It's not connected to another account. That's just the way to brush you off. But we're going to show you how to do it. We're going to speed up this video. We're not going to try to take too long. What you need to do to get them old addresses off are Experian. They are giving people a hard time right now. They're not trying to work with you. They're not trying to help you out. So what you're going to do, first step, you're going to get my 609 letters, right? You're going to send these letters out. You're going to send these letters out, and you're going to tell them, this is not my address, with the letters. But guess what? You're not going to send it to Experian, Equifax, or TransUnion. You are going to send it to, remember my old videos? I said LexisNexis is like the parents for the little bureaus. So you're going to send these letters straight to LexisNexis and let them know in the letters, that this is not your address. You have no connection to it, and you would like to get it deleted. LexisNexis will delete it because they know it's your rights, and by you sending them letters, they know what you're talking about. So once those addresses are deleted off of LexisNexis, do you know the next step you're going to do? Do you have any idea? Remember, this step for bankruptcy, you cannot have your LexisNexis freeze. You cannot have a freeze on it. You cannot have a freeze on it. I can't say it enough. Do not have a freeze on your LexisNexis when you're doing this. Because first you got to get rid of that address with LexisNexis, not Experian. Take notes, take pens, get your pens, pencils. You know how I do. I don't play. I give you A to Z. I'm not skipping nothing. With bankruptcies. But when people are trying to get those addresses, phone numbers, and jobs deleted off the regular bureaus, you need to make sure you go straight to LexisNexis, send them letters. The letters I have that I've been giving out, that millions of people probably have them by now, and let them know that that is not your address. LexisNexis is going to delete it. They're going to send you a letter, and they're going to let you know that this address has been deleted. So when you go back and challenge Experian, you're going to go back and challenge them. I'm going to do a whole nother video with that because this video is going to take too long. You're going to challenge them and tell them, that is not my address. And I have deletion from LexisNexis saying there's no connection to this address. So you need to delete it. So fast forward, the people that got bankruptcies, we're not going to freeze LexisNexis. We need it open. First, you're going to send the letters to delete the addresses that you want connected to these accounts. You are going to delete them. Once you delete them, now we're going to go back to LexisNexis, because guess what we're doing now? We're sending the letters out one more time. And we're telling them this bankruptcy is not mine. I have no idea what they are, you need to please delete it. LexisNexis is kind of laid back with it. They'll kind of work with you when they see them letters coming in. Again, do not have your LexisNexis frozen. Please, I don't want to see this question in the DMs. Hello? Hello? Okay, you get my point. So I already showed you about the address. We're going to get that address off because now Experian, they playing hardball. They playing hardball. They like, no, this is connected to account. But we're going to go to the parents. We're going to get it. You want to act up? We'll go to your mother and father. We'll go straight to the top. Oh, y'all want to play with us? Okay, we sending these letters. Delete that address. Gone. No connection. No connection to you right now. So now, once you get that letter verifying this address is gone, you're going to still deal with LexisNexis. You're going to send those letters back and let them know this bankruptcy is not mine. I have no ties to this. I know nothing about this. This is not me. LexisNexis is the parents. They're going to work with you. So even if it have to be letter 1, 2, 3, 4, keep sending them to LexisNexis. The same steps I told you with the regular bureaus, you're going to do with LexisNexis until they delete that bankruptcy. And they're going to send you a letter telling you that it's been deleted. And once you get that letter, you got the other 3 bureaus. You got them. See, we're going to go past them. Because now they're changing things up. They're playing hardball. So we're going to pass them. So now when you get this letter back from LexisNexis that your bankruptcy has been deleted, we're going to keep that record, right? We're going to keep that record. And we're not going to freeze the LexisNexis now. Now we're going to go back to Experian. We're going to go back to Equifax. We're going to go back to TransUnion. And we're going to leave LexisNexis open, right? So when you send that first letter, starting all over again to Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, and tell them, listen, I need to get this deleted. Guess what? They can't verify you because you passed them. You went straight to LexisNexis. You got to delete it from them, but they don't know that. It's our little secret, right? So the first letter, guess what? They're going to try to play tricks because they're going to go to LexisNexis, try to verify your address and see if that bankruptcy is on there. And guess what? It's not going to be there. But they play mind games. They're going to tell you on that first letter, that first round of letters I send y'all, you know it's 4 letters. That first one, they're going to say you've been verified. You ain't been verified. You know why you ain't been verified? Guess why you ain't been verified? Because LexisNexis, their parents, is deleted off their accounts. This is where they go for verification. So, let's say you send a second letter. You know, the second letter is telling them they need to verify. Since you're saying this is me and I'm connected it, you need to show proof. I need to see signatures. I need to see proof of things. And they might come back at that second letter after you send back and might tell you, hey, we contacted the courts. And the courts is verifying because you know your bankruptcy is in the courts. This is the games they playing right now. Your bankruptcy is in the courts. But guess what? I got a little secret for y'all. They're lying again. Guess why? You want to know? Do you really want to know why they're lying? Because it's something called the HIPAA law. You know, privacy. They can't give out people's information. They can't contact the courts. So what you're going to do is when you send them that second letter and they tell you that you've been verified, because remember the second letter you're saying they need to show proof to you. So this is the games they're going to play. They're going to send back and say, yeah, you've been verified. Yes, we got it. We got the verification through the courts. Yeah, we got it through the courts. They didn't got nothing. They didn't get anything through the courts. Because that's illegal for them to call the courts. So then you will send a letter. This is a little process, but remember, you got bankruptcy that might stay on your credit report for up to 10 years. They say 7, but it can stay up to 10. So you got nothing but time. Even if it takes, guess what? Even if it takes a year, it saved you 9 years of your credit fixed. So work with me, keep taking notes. So now what you're gonna do is that when they send that second letter, you already know courts never gave them no information. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna write a letter to the courts or wherever you're located at and ask them, is it possible that a credit bureau could be contacting the courts to get information about me? Are y'all giving my social security out? Or y'all giving my information out? And guess what? I have done this about 10 times in the past 3 months. And this is what happened. The court send you back a letter letting you know to verify you that they are not violating your rights, and they will never give a credit bureau or anybody any information about a bankruptcy or anything. We got them. You're going to have that letter. So now you caught them in the lie. So now you're going to send that third letter out, and guess what you're going to do? You're going to send that third letter telling them, yeah, you need to get this deleted now. And then you're going to send them that letter, verification that they said on the second letter, that you've been verified through the courts. Well, the court says it right here, that they will never, ever give a person's information out or verify them, because that's illegal, right? Staple it together with the letter 3 with your ID, social, and a bill, the original letter, and a letter from the courts, and tell them that this need to be deleted immediately. And guess what's going to happen? They know they got caught in the law. They know they got caught in a lie. And you just send proof from the courts that they're lying and that this is illegal. And you stand on what you say, that this is not your account and you need to have it deleted as soon as possible. You tell me what's going to happen after that third letter you send out. It's going to be deleted. So now I should get no more questions about Experian is not deleting my address job because it's connected. I showed you the way. I showed you the way how to get to delete bankruptcies. I told you I did this close to 10 times for 10 different people. It's worked. It's easy. You have the proof. I showed you the method. I showed you the steps. So if you have bankruptcy, go get it deleted. Listen what I'm saying, people. Take 6 months to a year out of your time. This is bankruptcy, so it can stay on your report up to 10 years. Take a year out and do these steps, like I said, the right way. From first deleting the address, phone numbers, and jobs from LexisNexis first. One thing at a time. We messed up our credit for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. I think we could sacrifice 1 year for something that's going to stay in your report for up to 10 years. Yes, they tell you 7, but it can stay on your. I've seen it up to 8, 9, 10 years before. To dedicate 1 year, do this method, get rid of your bankruptcy, fix your life, and get motivated to do something, to do things positive, invest in yourself, invest in your future. Stop being damn lazy. Yes, I said the DAM word. I'm trying, never try to curse on my channel because they'll take you out the algorithm. That's a whole nother story. Stop being lazy. Get your ASS up and do the work. You did the bankruptcy. You owe whoever you owe thousands, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100,000, 200,000. Dedicate 1 year to get it deleted. Start all over. You don't have to wait 9 more years. I'm done talking. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. I'm up out of here.